Hello, Kelly Amadiskovitz here. We are having our first snowstorm on the East Coast, and I'm ready for it. I'm here for it. But I was inspired to pop in and share this message because through my Saturday morning travels, spirit-led interaction that I had with an amazing soul, and so much poured through me when I was speaking to her that I wanted to bring it here to you. This is for those who are ready for the breakthrough, right? You're doing all of the things, you're taking the action steps, you're listening to the teachings, you're doing the social media, you're meditating, you're doing your money magic work, you're doing all the things, but something feels like you're stuck. The needle isn't moving forward. You find yourself in the same pattern again. No matter what you do, like you're not moving forward, and you are just so ready to break through. This process that I'm going to share with you is a process that I share with all of my clients. And I feel like this year, 2024, or whenever you end up hearing this, it's divine timing for you to receive this message. But there's so many that are going to be breaking through. And you, to get to that next level business, the experience in your life, you have to do things something different than you've ever done before. Now, I've been doing energy medicine for almost 20 years now. And this is how I live my life. I walk my talk. And so over my 20 years of working with energy medicine and emotions and, supporting people in expanding and remembering and realizing who they are beyond this physical body, have really honed in on the things that create catalysts of change with ease without creating any kind of emotional meltdowns or taking forever to get out of it. And this is one of the practices I'm going to share right now as a gift from me to you, because the world is ready for all of us to be living our most full, magnificent selves. And so the process, I'm going to give you a little background in why you want to be doing this. Now, my freezer is an example, is where there's so much stuff in it right now that I open it up and I have to kind of push everything back in and close the door shut to get it in there. And every time I open it up, grab my little thing, and then I have to rearrange and then slam the door shut. That's kind of like what happens when we're not dealing with our inner emotions, our inner sensations, our inner feelings. We cannot bypass ourselves. There's going to be a point, and this is, I was talking to the woman today, she's like, I've gotten so far in my life managing around these internal structures to not disturb anything too much, but now her life is actually starting to she's got no choice right now to actually, other than to go inside and clear out what's in here. And that's what happens. So just like the freezer, it's like when we move through life, any emotions, any feelings, any hurts, pains, traumas that we haven't processed are going to keep finding their way out, and we can't keep pushing them back in. I mean, we can, but at some point, the rest of your life is going to be crumbling. The process that I shared with her, I said, listen, set your timer for 10 minutes. 10 minutes. This is actually called the Dark Heart Alchemy Process. Set your timer for 10 minutes and then feel all your feelings. Get pissed off about the thing that isn't working out. Throw a temper tantrum for the thing that you didn't get, or let yourself sob and cry for the heartbreak or the loss or feel the frustration. So the whole point is that you want to set your timer for 10 minutes and just let yourself fully feel. Let it just run out, like turning on the hose and letting all the water run out before you shut it out for the winter, right? You want that all cleared out so that the hose doesn't freeze, right? You want to stop having to slam your freezer door shut to hold back the pain, the sadness, the anger, the frustration, the heartbreak, the betrayal, right? Another little secret I'll share with you right now is that a lot of the patterns or cycles that you'll see yourself in that aren't resolving themselves is that they haven't been acknowledged. The pain that you experience, the hurt, the sadness, whatever it is, hasn't been acknowledged. And you don't need somebody else to acknowledge that for you. You need to acknowledge that for yourself. So if you find yourself in patterns and you're doing things, or you're trying to think your way through it, or you're taking actions and things aren't happening, you're going to do this Dark Heart Alchemy process that I just showed you, but you also may want to acknowledge the pain, acknowledge the hurt, acknowledge like that freaking sucked. That was just sucky. Because here's the thing, is this, this self-help industry, I don't know if my video cut out or not, but I just got a call. This self-help matrix has done us dirty, because what happens is like, it's not all love and light. And I'm gonna say it's all love. It's all love. But sometimes it hurts a little bit. Sometimes it's uncomfortable. But I'll tell you, beyond the edge of your comfort zone is where magic lies, where everything that you're seeking and trying so hard and journaling about and doing affirmations and whatnot is on the other side of. It's through it. So you got to feel it to heal it, and then you'll be liberated. Okay, this is the last thing, is because what happens is with these patterns is that, like I was saying with the freezer door, like slamming and trying to keep all the things inside, when we're not allowing our past pain to come through, we're not allowing the hurt to move through, when we're not allowing it to like transmute through us, then when we're not letting it when we're not moving through us, when we're bypassing ourselves, and when we're trying to like hold the hurt back because it's too uncomfortable, or we're just like trying to tell ourselves another story of like, oh, like, forgiveness, or listen, I'm not saying that forgiveness isn't a thing, stick with me, but when we're bypassing ourselves, our own hurt and pain, it gets stuffed down, and then what life does is it just keeps showing up with another thing, and showing up with another thing, and showing up with another thing, another person coming in, another event coming in, another experience coming in to say, hey, you've got some energetic congestion inside. That is not the truth of who you are. Let this heartbreak go. Let this sadness go. Let this insecurity go. Let these stories from your ancestral line go, because there is so much more of a bigger life beyond this. All right. So if this has served you in any way, if anything that I've ever shared with you has served, I'd love to hear below. But if you know somebody that's like in a cycle and feeling stuck, please share this with them. I promise you, it is a simple technique, but very, very profound. And it will do wonders. The way that I explained it to the woman I bumped into today was, it's kind of like when, we have like a clogged drain, right? Our energy, we are channels of energy. Like this is a channel of energy. And when it gets clogged up with past pains or traumas or hurts or heartbreaks or, these patterns of, self-sabotage or whatever, when we do the Dark Heart Alchemy process, you kind of like move things out of the way very gently, and then things start to flow more with more ease. Because it's like when we shift, our reality shifts. And that's what Make Big Magic is all about. Okay, I'm going to go enjoy the snowstorm. You guys have a great day. If you have any questions, just post them below and I will check back with them later. Mwah.